Heyo, so I thought we'd take a look at some more chord soloing, and this is from Barney Kessel. So it's a blues. It's called Bass's Blues, an original blues of Barney's, and you can find the original recording on YouTube. So I'll link to that below. So let's go right into it. It's a whole chorus. It's a blues in C. So we'll just go through all 12 bars that Barney plays as a chord solo. So it starts out here. So this is just your average, it's a C7 with 13. So we have a C up there, A, E, and a B flat. And the rhythm is also really important to make note of. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Next chord is an F. It's kind of like an F major 6, but it's just on the next bar kind of. It kind of syncopates it, so it's the end of the 4. But it's just on the F7. And he plays this kind of F6 with the C on top, F, D, A. So no 7 on this one, just 6. And the rhythm is now the next chord is just is a C diminished or an F sharp diminished. You can look at it both ways. Maybe an F sharp is kind of it's a more conventional way of looking at it. So we have a C on top, F sharp, E flat, and A. And then we go back to the C, right? So he plays this kind of C major 6. He plays just perfect fourths. So this is quite a useful chord here. It's a C on top, G, D, and A. And our body plays a 2-5 to F, right? So we're still in a very straight ahead blues territory, right? We're blues in C, and now we're going to the F. Barney plays a 2-5. So I'll play that again, very slow. So basically what we got here is, this is kind of like an approach. This is a G minor 7, so we play an approach from a half step below. So an F sharp minor 7, we have an A, E, and an F sharp, and kind of a half step up. So B flat, F, G. Now a whole step up. This is kind of keeping on with the same shape. So it's C, G, A. Now another G minor, kind of, but a different inversion. We have a D on top, G minor, and a B flat. Sorry, a G and a B flat. It's a G minor triad. And the next chord is another G minor inversion. So we have G minor 7 inversion. So we have an F on top, B flat, G, and D. So again, just those that kind of phrase. To finish the 2-5, kind of the second bar of the 2-5, he plays a G minor 7-9. So we have the A on top, D, B flat, and F. Now the kind of top melody goes half step down, so we have an A flat, and we play it's kind of like a C minor, C7 flat 9, flat 11. So we have an A flat on top, D flat, B flat, and then E. Now we get to the F7. He kind of plays a larger chord, but the only two notes that kind of come out, I mean, if you look at the video, it looks like a larger chord. The only notes you really hear is those two. So it's an A and an E flat. So again, just the last bar. So the second 4 bars again, we ended with these two notes, the A and the E flat, and the second two bars kind of start with the second four bars kind of start with this F7. So he plays that chord. It's the same chord we began with, so it's an F7 13. We have an F on top, a D, A, and then E flat. And he kind of keeps he plays it on the one end and keeps a tremolo on it. So it sounds about that. So it sounds like this. So the next chord is an F sharp diminished. We have an F sharp, C, A, and then E flat. So again, the rhythm is very particular. I mean, it's kind of like a soli from a big band in terms of rhythm. So you should really keep the rhythm in mind when you try and play this chord solo. But anyway, we play this F sharp minor. And the next chord is another C major 6, excuse me, and it's another major perfect 4 chord. So we just have a G on top, D, A, E. So we go back to the C now, and this is a kind of 3/6. A 3/6 that's gonna lead us to the 2/5, to the D minor. So Barney plays it like this. So let's go into that real slow. So I'll just show you the chords for a sec. We have this is kind of like a G suspended. So we have an F triad with a G in the bass. So the notes are C, A, F, and the G. And he starts out with playing a chromatic approach from below. So the same chord, half a step down. We have a B, a G sharp, an E, and an F sharp. Up to this G sus. This is just a perfect major 6, like an interval. And again, we play an E and a G, and before that we play an approach from below. So half a step from below, D sharp and F sharp, and then E and G. And it kind of uses this bluesy sound here, this kind of C7 sound. So the first chord is a G, D, and B flat. The second one is kind of the same chord, but one step up. So we have an A, E, and a C. Now he plays a G in between, and then he uses the same chord again, half a step up. So this is a B flat, F, and a D flat. Now he goes on with the 3, so this is part of the 3/6, and he plays an E minor 9, so with an F sharp on top, which is kind of like it's a bit not diatonic in C A major, but it's very commonly done in a 3/6 situation where you want to go to this D minor. So he plays an F sharp on top, D, G, and an E. Now this is just an A7, but again with an approach from below. So we have a C sharp, G, and an A, and we kind of slide into that from below. So C, F sharp, G sharp, and then this A7. And now we have this one interval. It's a perfect 4th with an A and E, and then a G. So I'll just play that whole 3/6 kind of 3/6-2/5 sequence once again. It's a bit difficult to get your head around, but I'll play it real slow once. And now over the 2/5, he plays a very interesting kind of idea with keeping a G bass, kind of a G pedal. with the thumb the whole time. So it's also a bit unusual in terms of technique, but it's not very difficult to do. So again, we have the G in the bass the whole time, and we start with just a triad up here. It's an F and an A. Sorry, A. Well, A on top and an F below. Now it's another triad. It's a B and a G. And remember to keep your thumb on the G. Now it's another triad here. It's a minor triad this time. So we have an E, the open E string, and the C sharp on the second string. The next triad is in another minor triad. This time we have a D and an F. So it kind of spells out a G7 here. And now instead of kind of resolving the 2/5 to C, as you would expect, he kind of prolongs this G7 fill, and he plays a rather kind of extreme chord on top here. He keeps the G in the bass, so we still have the pedal, and he plays a G minor and slides it up to an A flat minor. So we basically have a G, D, B flat, and then he slides it up half a step. So we have an A flat, E flat, and a C flat, or a B. Well, it's a C flat. It's more correct probably to look at it as a C flat, because he kind of plays an A flat minor sound. But this is a very common kind of altered sound, right? The A flat minor triad on top of a G bass as a kind of a G altered sound. And he kind of keeps that chord. He keeps that chord through the whole 2 bars of the turnaround. So this is kind of what he plays on the turnaround to finish his solo. Right? This is his last chorus. The next up is the bass solo, and he plays the last 2 bars as just this chord, and he keeps the bass going, and the chord in the background. So both together. And then just for the very last two beats, plays this kind of ending phrase. So we have a D sharp and an F sharp as a chromatic approach up to E and G, and then we end on this very nice sounding C6, C major 6. So we have a C, an A, an E, and another C. Alright, so again, I'll link to the original recording so you can check it out. It's a really great, a really swinging performance over there. And I'll also link to my transcription, so you can check out the chords written down if this was too quick for you, or you can take a look at the rhythm as well. As I said, that's really important. So as always, comments, likes, and subscriptions are appreciated, and I hope to see you next time.